Hey everybody, this is Phoenix Down, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. In the last episode, after rescuing Melchior from the Mountain of Woe, Schala appeared in the Earthbound village only to be abducted by Dalton and taken to the Ocean Palace, while we just kinda stood there and watched. Yeah, well I mean, we're time travelers, we're not from this era, so we can't meddle too much into the natural flow of things, right? We don't want to alter history that much. But Melchior did take a hit from Dalton, so let's go and see if he's okay. Exactly. Old man, okay? Seems a little quiet there. I'm alright. But we must save Schala, or else. Yeah, it's bad news right now. Impossible! Even though it's coming from you, Melchior. If the Queen is allowed to fulfill her scheme, all life as we know it is doomed. So are we going to just let this happen? Are we going to allow them to kidnap the only decent person in their kingdom and use her power to steal energy from a monster that can destroy the world? I don't think so. You're willing to challenge the Queen? That's right. Crono doesn't need words. A shake of the head or a nod, that's all he needs to convey his determination. You've done so much for us, and I don't even know your names. You've already helped us. Let us return the favor. What are you talking about? Okay, yeah, this is Melchior from before the one that we know, even though they're clearly the same person. Crono, we go now. Wait, take this with you. Take what? It's made from the same red stone as the Mammon machine. With it, you can destroy the machine. Alright, hey, alright, we got ourselves a new item. We got a ruby knife. This is actually just an item in the inventory. No characters can equip this. And we'll use it when the time comes. So Melchior says the same thing. So what I'm going to do now is most of the Earthbound village is just like Schala, what happened to her? And stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, before going back to Zeal, I'm actually going to head over to the end of time. So I'll meet you guys there. Alright, we're back at the end of time. Now what I want to do is I want to actually challenge Specchio, since we've reached the 30s in our levels now, so he has a new form. Why he's in a more physical-oriented form, I don't know, but he's still purely magic user. Before I fight him, though, I just want to show the dialogue for when he meets with Ayla. Alright, sweetheart. Unfortunately, you were born before magic existed, but you seem to have other skills that will get you by. Now that line is considerably more suggestive in the DS translation, and I'm assuming the Japanese version as well. You know, kind of going along with how she has the kiss ability and the charm ability and whatnot. I think it's called Allure in the DS translation and the iOS translation. So I'm not going to fight him with this party though. I'm actually going to switch out Ayla for Marley. And I'll go over my setup real quick. Crono, I switched him out and gave him the red katana because that boosts his magic stat by 2 points. And I gave him the gold stud to cut down his MP cost by 75%. And actually, before I do anything, I'm looking at my stats here. I need to go and heal real quick. Robo has the same equipment as before, and Marley, I gave her the Lumen Robe to boost her magic defense. And I switched out the Safe Helm for a Rainbow Helm to cut down on lightning damage. So right now it's time to challenge Specchio. So yes, we're looking for some practice. This battle will take a little while because we're kind of on the low end of the 30s, but I definitely want Marley along because she's capable of casting haste on the party. Yeah, you see Crono barely took any damage at all from that one because he has the mermaid cap on. And Marley's magic defense got boosted. Oops, wrong button. Okay, I want to do Lightning 2 of Crono, and I want to use Marley's haste command. I'll haste herself first, so she can apply haste to the other characters much faster. So we're going to speed her up. This will increase your speed by 50%. I want Robo to do another heal beam. See, Specchio in this form, he will alternate between doing multi-targeting spells and a single target spell. It's pretty much, you know, multi-target, single, multi-target, single. It basically just kind of repeats that pattern, so it's very easy to stay ahead of the game on him if you make sure you bring Robo or Frog along for group healing purposes. Keep your HP at full and you should be in good shape against him. Barring he doesn't pick on a specific character. Okay, I want to keep Robo on standby and just wait for the next multi-target spell to go off. Because his magic's not quite strong enough yet to really do a lot of healing. Whoops. Alright, let's go with Chrono. Speed him up. And then I'm just focused on Lightning 2s, and Marley will do Ice 1 because I don't think she's learned Ice 2 yet. And I want to save her MP for potential healing as well, just in case things don't go according to plan. If Robo goes down, Marley will have to pick up the slack on the healing. And she only knows single targeting healing spells. I probably could get away with doing a quick Shadow Beam, or Laser Spin, I mean. Same thing, but... Alright, we're going for a Fire 2 spell. I don't have any real protection against Fire 2 besides just natural magic defense. But it's not powerful enough to one-shot us, so we're good still. So Robo will do some healing, and then on his next turn he'll finish the job. And then Chrono, Lightning 2, heal, and then Ice 1. And that's pretty much, we're just gonna rinse, lather, repeat on this one. I'll have Robo throw in some laser spins, because I think there's enough time for him to do that. With the haste status on him, and the fact that right now he's the fastest character I have because of all the speed tabs I've given him. And that he has the dash ring equipped. So his speed's like almost maximum right now. I think he's just 1 point away from hitting that benchmark. Okay, never mind. I'm glad I gave Marley the Rainbow Helm. I'm actually gonna have Robo do a Cure Beam on Marley now. Do Lightning 2. Marley's magic stat is still a little bit higher than Robo's at this point, so she'll do more damage than Robo could, no matter what magic tech I do. So, alright, put this guy on ice, Marley. The Ice Queen, or Princess technically, but yeah, he's got quite a bit of HP, so it might take a little time. Alright, here comes the multi-targeting spell, Lightning. Chrono's going to absorb that one. And the other characters have Rainbow Helms equipped, so that weathered it pretty well. Robo should only have to do one heal beam on this one, I think, actually. So I could definitely throw in a laser spin if I have to do any healing if I don't have to do Cure Beam. So let's do an Ice spell. Yeah, even if Marley had Ice 2, I would still resort to Ice 1 just to conserve her MP, just in case. Yeah, let's do a laser spin. Speed things up just a little bit. Yeah, it does a decent bit of damage. Enough to get by on at least. But yeah, this is kind of a slow, dragging on fight, and it doesn't really change up the pace all that much. Chrono shouldn't take too much damage from that. Yeah, less than 100. Not bad at all. I still want to use Cure Beam on him though, just to make sure everyone's at their max. It's the safest strategy to have. So well done, Robo. Thanks for the heal. Just blast this guy with some more lightning. Chrono's really close to learning his ultimate tech, too. Which would do a lot of damage against Specchio in this form, that's for sure. Alright, time for the heal beam. Nobody has protection against fire, but we do have some decent equipment, though. And ooh, wow, that hurt quite a bit, actually. Alright, we're still going. Yeah, I forget exactly how much HP Specchio has in this form. But alright, let's get a Lightning 2 going. Draw in that electric energy and discharge it. Alright, do another heal beam and a nice one. Yeah, I'm sorry this is a little too repetitive. It's just sometimes the best strategy is just, if it's not broken, just don't fix it. Just keep doing what you're doing and you should be fine. But it should be just about done by this point. Alright, and we won! Grrr! That was most embarrassing. Yeah, he says the same thing each time. But for defeating this form, we get his healthy choice set. A magic tab and 5 full ethers. Not bad at all. I am the master of war. Whew, sometimes I scare myself. So alright, let's equip that magic tab on Robo, or equip. And I'm actually going to give that speed tab to Luca, actually, so I'm going to hang on to that. Robo's one speed tab away from getting where I want him to be, but I plan on using Luca in the near future, and I think it would benefit her more if I just saved it for that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change out my party, and I'm going to head back over to the Dark Ages. Alright, we're back in the Dark Ages, so let's head on over to the Skyway. Schala did say that she left it open for us now, so we can return to the Kingdom of Zeal. So let's warp over to the land in the sky. Alright, we're back on the land of Zeal, the Kingdom of Zeal. I decided to skip the whole Enhancer part because there's literally nothing new there at this point. None of the dialogue has changed. None of the NPCs say anything different. The only reason I would say go back to Enhancer, at this point is if you did not open up the doors where you have to open the books with the the water, the wind, and the fire to fight those news. If you haven't done that yet, I recommend doing that now. But if you've taken care of that, there's really nothing else there. But there is a couple things to do in Kajar. So let's check this place out. Most of the NPCs say the same thing here. They don't really have anything interesting to add that we haven't already heard. But this new over here will ask you if you have Schala's pendant. And it's like, yeah, that's Schala's pendant. I hate liars. And he will not talk to us again. He'll just repeat that until we leave the room and come back. So let's go up this way first. I have business in this room as well. If you remember back when we were at Zeal Palace, we learned the new scratch point from that one new that was just kind of walking on that little bridge area. So if we apply that knowledge to this new here, it's like, oh. Whew. Tee-hee. And you do that, and he drops a magic tab. Alright, let's give that to Robo as well. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, you could have gone back there right after learning it, but I opted out and decided to just wait till now. So let's give that magic tab to Robo. Boost his magic powers even further. And now let's head over back to that shop new and tell him that this is not Schala's pendant. It's like, no, it's not. It just looks like it. Welcome. Yeah, before he only sold us regular items, but now you can actually buy the weapons that you can charm on the Mountain of Woe. But we already have it, so we don't have to worry about that. But you can buy load vests and load helms if you so choose as well, but yeah, I prefer the elemental absorbing stuff for now. Load vests are not that bad. I mistook them for something else in the last episode and said they weren't really worth it, but I'm still not planning on buying any of them. I prefer to be able to absorb random elements. So alright, it's time to head on over to Zeal Palace. There's really not much else going on here. Gotta go and rescue Schala by going into the Ocean Palace. And the only way to do that is to make it to the Queen's room. So we'll warp through all these different teleporters in these caves. Don't know why they didn't just make it so you could just regularly navigate it, but oh well. Transport once again. And now the palace awaits. And most of the NPCs say about the same thing, but there are a couple that say like little things about, oh, the Ocean Palace is operational, or we'll be immortal soon, stuff like that. But let's just go straight ahead. And we got ourselves a save point if we so choose. I think we're alright. Yeah, I wanted to bring Ayla for this one. But yeah, the Queen took Schala with her to the Ocean Palace. We enlightened ones will finally attain immortality. So yeah, there's a couple NPCs in the main part of the castle that'll say the same thing. It's not nearly as interesting as the first visit at this point. Oh, hey, there's Dalton. Phooey! Why is the prophet allowed inside while I'm stuck with guard duty? I don't know, why is it? Ha, there you are! I let the prophet go, knowing he'd mess up sooner or later, but I've no use for you anymore. So he's claiming this is all part of a plan, huh? Your history! Famous last words, Dalton. But alright, this boss battle is pretty easy. What I'm going to do is have Ayla and Robo do the beast toss against them, while Chrono does confuse. So let's just play ball with Dalton. Slam dunk. Nice. But he counterattacks with the iron orb that cuts HP in half, just like the golems do when they're on their physical attack script. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wait for Robo and Ayla's bar to fill up. Okay, at this point he's especially evasive. Odds are, we'll see how that goes. Looks like we got him though. And we dropped him. And we've already won the battle. Yeah, Dalton's a pushover if you know what you're doing. So take that. Alright, victory is ours. So how's that, Dalton? See, guys, we could have just did that back over at the Earthbound Village and it would have been nothing. Come on. No! I'm going to be immortal. I can't be beaten now. And in order to escape from us, Dalton opens the way to the Ocean Palace to flee. So let's go after him, you know. Let's get a taste for what's to come. And transport into this undersea palace. Nice. Well, it looks cool at any rate. And this is one of my favorite dungeons in the game. I just love the atmosphere, the aesthetic appearance of it all. The music is awesome. But anyway, let's get a taste of what's to come. We got a save point here. Yeah, I guess I'll worry about that later. Oh, hey, there's Mune. The black energy grows. Something scary is waking up. Wait, what? Holy crap, everything's shaking. We are under the ocean now that I think about it. Which explains the name of the palace. Schala, raise the power of the Memon machine to its limit. Schala, you dare to disobey me? Alright, Mother. No, Schala, stand up to her. You were supposed to turn your back on that evil device, remember? It's what you said to us. Oh, what bright splendor. The incredible power of Lavos. Ah! Like, oh, Schala, what's going on? And, oh, the prophet seems somewhat concerned. Who is that guy, anyway? Well, we're probably not going to find out next time on Let's Play Chrono Trigger, but we're going to get close. But yeah, next time on Let's Play Chrono Trigger, we're going to go through the Ocean Palace and try to stop Queen Zeal from unintentionally awakening Lavos. So this has been Phoenix Down, and I will see you guys next time.